And recording. So not too long ago, I actually had an email request to react to a band by the name of Idols and Illusions. And from what I understand, they're based out of Saskatchewan over in Canada. That and they're a newer band. New in the sense that I'll be reacting to their debut single, This Dying Breath. And with newer bands, it's always interesting because you never know if it's the type that are still trying to find their sound or if it's a band that's been grinding for a couple of years and just like playing shows and polishing off their music until they finally release it. So I'm curious to see where on that spectrum this falls under. Now, their YouTube page was actually just recently created over in August, I think, but their About section says that they're melodic metalcore, which checks off a bunch of boxes for me. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to like this just based off of that, but you never know. And this is just over 4 minutes, which is a standard length for like a single or even just like a metalcore song, actually. So I'm going to go into this as blind as I possibly can and just jump in. Go! Probably a good place as any to give it a little rest for copyright purposes. Out of the gate, this song has a really nice bounce to it. So you could tell that the band is pretty tight and that they've been playing together for a while. And if not, they just have like really good chemistry. The swell at the beginning was nice, and there's a lot of like glitchy effects happening. And I think I heard a layer of like some orchestral backing. So it seems like they have either a keyboard player or a DJ or some combination of the two. As far as like the construction, this is definitely metalcore. The chorus is catchy as hell. I like how the guitar progression, the chord progressions, is just building and building and building. Same with the drumming accompaniment. So it's just creating like this crescendo almost. But it's super catchy. Like with that high a frequency of a voice, I generally don't always appreciate it, but it fits in really well in the mix with the rest of the instrumentation. Let me rewind this just a bit. Also, the rhythmic patterns that the guitar is making are really interesting and kind of intricate. So yeah, definitely want to just get back into this. This dying breath, this dying breath, this dying breath. two singers. Tempo change. Tempo change. That was good. That was really good, actually. I'm curious to see how many singers they actually have. Because at first I thought it was the main singer and like maybe the guitarist doing like background vocals. But even just like the death metal, the sort of guttural kind of shit. Excuse me. Uh, it sounded like that might have been a secondary singer. Like even if it is just the guitarist, like does he also handle that? I'll find out more when I listen to more. But I did like that interplay. I did like the voices together. I did like how around the 2.5 minute mark, the tempo just kind of slowed down and it got a little sludgy. Like a lot of the riffs earlier had kind of a gent quality to it and then just got like super sludgy there. But just for a little section and then picked up the pace and then went into double time. So the only thing that was missing is maybe like a solo. But some bands don't, some bands do. Some songs call for it, some songs don't. As a presentation for what this was, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I think if I'm going to be a little nitpicky, it would have to do more with just the way it was produced. Because like I feel like the drums were mic'd properly. They sounded good. The rest of the instruments could have been kicked up a couple percentage points, like maybe a good 5 to 10 percentage points just to match everything up. But that's just me. And that's just the way I like want to hear it in these headphones. But aside from that, which isn't even a thing, this was really, really cool, really catchy. I think that's the thing that's going to get me the most is how catchy this was. So pretty accessible as a first time listen. I want to hear more. And I feel like they would actually put on a really good show too, just based off like the chugging riffs and like the interplay of the voices. Like I think this would be a good show to go to. So yeah, I definitely want to hear more. Check out this band. They only have 122 subscribers. Subscribe to their page. Be a good Samaritan.